What if I told you that the reality you live in isn't what you think it is? That everything you see, touch, and experience is not fixed, but shaped by something much deeper. Your mind. You've been led to believe that life happens to you, that your thoughts are just random ideas trapped in your head. Science, ancient knowledge, and quantum physics all point to one undeniable truth. Your thoughts don't just observe reality, they create it. And yet 99% of people unknowingly sabotage their own power every single day, keeping themselves stuck in lives they don't want. But today, you're breaking free. You're going to learn how to control this hidden force. The same force that has been used by the most powerful minds in history to reshape their world. This isn't self-help, and once you see it, there's no going back. Everything around you, every sound, every thought, every single thing you can see, touch, or even imagine is made of energy. Your body, your emotions, the device you're watching this on, it's all energy vibrating at different frequencies. Science has proven that energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. This means that the same energy that powers the stars, moves the oceans, and fuels life itself is flowing through you right now. But while most people let their energy drift aimlessly, reacting to whatever life throws at them, the few who learn to control it move through the world differently. They attract opportunities, exude confidence, and seem almost magnetic to success. If energy can't be destroyed, that means all the frustration, the stress, the self-doubt that weighs you down every day, it isn't just disappearing, it's going somewhere. If you don't take control, that energy will keep cycling through your thoughts, emotions, and actions, reinforcing the exact reality you're trying to escape. Ever notice how when you're having a bad day, everything just seems to go wrong? You're stuck in a frequency that keeps pulling in more of the same. If energy can be transformed, then that same negative energy can be flipped into momentum, power, and clarity if you know how to redirect it. At the end of the day, you don't need more energy. You already have it. Are you wasting it on fear, doubt, and distractions, or are you channeling it into focus, momentum, and action? The moment you realize that energy isn't something happening to you, but something flowing through you, everything changes. And once you learn to control it, you'll never see reality the same way again. There's a secret about reality that most people will never understand. Not because it's hidden, but because it sounds too strange to be true. The world around you, the solid objects, the people, the situations you deal with every day, they feel real, fixed, unchangeable. Quantum physics, the deepest level of reality we've been able to study, has already proven that the physical world is not as solid as it seems. In fact, it responds to consciousness. Your mind is not just observing reality, it's actively shaping it. The universe doesn't respond to what you want, it responds to what you observe as real. If you constantly focus on not having enough money, you're reinforcing a reality where money is scarce. If you believe deep down that you're unworthy of success, the quantum field will arrange reality in a way that proves you right. Your thoughts are not just thoughts, they are real energy waves sending out instructions to the world around you. Reality isn't fixed, it never was. It bends, shifts, and reorganizes in response to you. The moment you take control of what you focus on, everything changes. And once you truly understand this, once you start applying it, life will never be the same again. Most people wake up every day feeling exhausted before they even start. They go through the motions, dragging themselves out of bed, forcing themselves through work, scrolling through distractions, and numbing themselves with whatever makes life feel a little less heavy. They think this is normal. They assume that feeling drained, uninspired and stuck is just part of life. But it's not. It's a low energy state, one that most people live in without even realizing it. The truth is, 99% of people are trapped in an invisible cycle that keeps them weak. It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they lack potential. It's because they're leaking energy every single day in their thoughts, their emotions, their habits, without even knowing it. And the longer they stay in this state, the harder it becomes to break free. It's like quicksand. The more you accept it, the deeper you sink. And because your mind is wired to seek patterns, it accepts these messages as truth. When you hear something enough times, your subconscious starts treating it as reality. And once that programming is in place, it controls everything: your decisions, your reactions, and most importantly, your energy levels. Start small. Wake up and spend 2 minutes in silence instead of grabbing your phone. Take a deep breath before reacting to something that would normally frustrate you. Go outside and stand in the sun for 5 minutes. Do something, anything that shifts your state. Because the moment you change your energy even slightly, you send a new signal to your mind. We're not stuck anymore. There's something inside you that's far more powerful than you've been led to believe. It's not your intelligence, it's not your willpower, it's not even your mind, it's your heart. And science has proven that it holds a force stronger than anything your brain can generate. Most people think of the heart as nothing more than a biological pump moving blood through the body. But that's just the surface. Your heart is an electromagnetic powerhouse, constantly sending out waves of energy that influence everything around you. And here's where things get unbelievable. Research has shown that the electromagnetic field of the heart is 5,000 times stronger than that of the brain. That means your emotions, your intentions, and your inner state don't just stay inside you, they radiate outward, shaping the way you experience life, the way people respond to you, and even the kinds of opportunities you attract. You start by training your heart and mind to work together. Most people try to control reality using their thoughts alone, but that's like trying to power a city with a flashlight. You need to activate the real power source, your heart. People never realize this power because they're trapped in their minds. They overthink, analyze, and stress over every decision, ignoring the most powerful force they have, their own heart. But now you know the truth. You have the ability to shift your energy, change your frequency, and reshape your reality. Reality is far stranger than most people realize. We like to think of the world as solid, predictable, and fixed, something that exists whether we pay attention to it or not. At the deepest level of reality, things do not exist in a definite state until they are observed. Let that sink in for a moment. The world around you, the events in your life, even your future, all of it exists in a sea of infinite possibilities, waiting for your focus to bring one specific version into existence. One of the best ways to understand this is through one of the most famous thought experiments in science, Schrödinger's cat. Imagine a cat placed inside a box with a vial of poison that will be released if a radioactive atom decays. Now, according to quantum mechanics, that atom exists in a state of superposition, meaning it has both decayed and not decayed at the same time. And because the fate of the cat is tied to the atom, the cat is now in the superposition of states too, both alive and dead. It's not until someone opens the box and observes it that the cat is forced into one reality or the other. When you really think about it, it changes everything. It means that until you focus on a specific outcome, all outcomes exist at once. It means that your future is not set in stone. Right now, there are multiple versions of you, the one who succeeds, the one who struggles, the one who thrives, the one who stays stuck. They all exist. But the version that becomes real is the one you choose to observe. You don't have to wait for external proof before you shift your focus. You can start right now. You can start by choosing to see the reality of where you win. By choosing to focus on the future, where things go right, where you're in control, where you're thriving. It won't happen overnight, but every single time you shift your focus, every time you stop yourself from falling into the old pattern, you weaken the old reality and strengthen the new one. The act of observation shapes reality. The moment you take control of what you observe, you take control of your life. Which version of reality are you going to open the box and see? Because until you choose, all possibilities are still waiting. Every thought you have is doing more than just passing through your mind. It's energy, real, measurable energy that extends beyond your body and interacts with the world around you. Your thoughts are generating electromagnetic waves influencing everything from the way you feel to the way reality responds to you. So how do you start broadcasting the right signals to align with the life you actually want? It starts with awareness. Most people live their entire lives completely unconscious of the energy they're putting out. They don't realize that every complaint, every moment of self-doubt, every negative thought is reinforcing the exact reality they don't want. But once you become aware, you have a choice. You can continue feeding that frequency, or you can start redirecting your thoughts to align with a better version of reality. Your emotions amplify your thoughts. The more you can embody the new belief, the faster your energy shifts. And when your energy shifts, the world has no choice but to respond. Sometimes there is stress weighing on your chest, a sense of frustration you can't shake, or a loop of negative thoughts that won't stop repeating. It feels like no amount of motivation, logic, or even action can snap you out of it. But what if I told you that you don't need hours of meditation, therapy, or self-help books to shift your energy? What if I told you that in just 60 seconds you could completely reset your state of mind, shift your energy field, and put yourself back in control? Your energy follows your focus. If your focus is on stress, worry, or problems, your body and mind will mirror that frequency. Your breathing will become shallow, your heart rate will speed up, and your thoughts will spiral into more of the same negativity. But the moment you shift your focus, even for a few seconds, your entire system starts recalibrating. Your breathing deepens, your mind slows down, and your body moves out of stress mode and into a state of balance and clarity. And that's exactly what this 60-second exercise is designed to do. Step 1. Pick one area of your life where you feel stuck. It could be your finances, your confidence, your health, your relationships, whatever feels like a struggle right now. Step 2. Acknowledge your current perception. What is the automatic thought you've been telling yourself about this area? Maybe it's, I never have enough money, or I always fail, or no one truly understands me. Whatever it is, just observe it for a moment. Step 3. Flip the script. Write down or say out loud the exact opposite of that thought. If your current thought is, I'm struggling financially, flip it to, money flows to me effortlessly. If it's, I feel powerless, flip it to, I am strong and I control my reality. Step 4. Now, for 60 seconds, immerse yourself in that new belief. Close your eyes and visualize it as if it's already real. Feel what it would be like to live in that reality. What does your body feel like? What emotions rise up? How does it feel to be the person who already has this? Your subconscious mind doesn't respond to words, it responds to emotion. When you truly feel a shift, your energy field responds and the reality around you starts shifting with it. People misunderstand how manifestation works. They think it's about sitting around, thinking positive thoughts, and hoping the universe magically delivers what they want. But that's not how reality works. The universe doesn't respond to what you wish for. It responds to the frequency you are broadcasting. People focus on what they want, but they still feel the emotions of what they don't want. Close your eyes and focus on your heart. Shift your attention from your thoughts and place it on the center of your chest. Slow your breathing. Take deep, intentional breaths in and out. Imagine each breath moving in and out of your heart. Generate a powerful emotion. Think about a moment in your life where you felt deep gratitude, love, or joy. Don't just remember it, feel it. Let that emotion expand through your entire body. Hold that state as long as you can. The longer you stay in this state, the stronger your energy field becomes. If you do this daily, you will literally rewire your nervous system. You will teach your body to operate in a high-energy, abundant state by default. And when this becomes your normal way of being, manifestation becomes effortless. You don't chase things anymore. Things naturally start moving toward you. There are moments in life when you come across something so powerful, so undeniable, that once you see it, you can never unsee it. It changes the way you look at everything, your choices, your struggles, your potential. It forces you to question everything you thought you knew about reality, about yourself, about the invisible forces shaping your life. And right now, you are at one of those moments. It's easier to stay in the illusion that life is random, that success is luck, that happiness is something that happens by chance. But you are not like that. You wouldn't still be here if something inside you wasn't ready for more. If you truly apply what you've learned, your life will change. You will start seeing the shifts almost immediately. People reacting to you differently, opportunities appearing where there were none before, your mind becoming clearer, your body feeling lighter. But with that change comes a responsibility to hold the frequency, to keep choosing the higher reality even when old patterns try to pull you back, to stay aware of your thoughts, your emotions, your focus, because now you know that they are not just passive experiences, they are active creators. Most people will choose comfort over transformation. They will hear this truth and ignore it because change feels like too much work. But for those who are ready, this is the beginning of something entirely new.